Has Triple H created a major problem for one of WWE's most popular stars in LA Knight? Yeah, the megastar did some of the loudest reactions in the entire company, but he has yet to win a world title, and fans are getting frustrated with his booking. But here's a twist. Everyone assumes Triple H is simply burying LA Knight or doesn't see him as a top guy. What if I told you that's not the case at all? What if I told you that if this problem is actually deliberate, long-term plan to make him an even bigger star than anyone imagined, and we're all just too impatient to see it play out? Well, I'm going to address that as well. If you are like me, you look at LA Knight and you go, okay, this guy has every tool in the arsenal that he needs to become a top-tier star. Yet, WWE won't book him as that. He looks the part, he acts the part, he talks the part, he has a charisma, he is good enough in the ring, his psychology is there, fans are behind it, yet WWE books him in situations and in matches in which you would think he would go over, you would think that they would ride the momentum of LA Knight just like they have done with Jey Uso, yet WWE doesn't do that with LA Knight. Why? I want to know why. WWE is holding LA Knight back. They hold him back, whether it is booking him, aka 2023, Saudi Arabia, going up against Roman Reigns when he was taking off, right? The WWE was behind LA Knight. They're like, oh, this guy has something. Let's do something with him, right? They have him feud with The Miz. They have him team with John Cena. And yet, instead of just making him world champion the following year, what do? They needed someone for Roman Reigns to beat and retain the undisputed WWE title against. So, LA Knight sure got. And it's Roman Reigns, it's LA Knight, it's Saudi Arabia, crown jewel, and LA Knight puts over Roman Reigns in an unnecessary situation. They follow it up by having him lose at the Royal Rumble in a fatal four-way match. He was never going to win. They have him follow up by not winning Elimination Chamber. They have him follow it up with missing out on winning Money in the Bank. They do the exact same thing. Royal Rumble 2024. Money in the Bank 2024. Royal Rumble 2025. Money in the Bank 2025. Right? We had the King in the Ring tournament last year. That's pulled the trigger. There has been Money in the Bank. So there's been so many times, so many instances in which WWE could go through and make LA Knight be in a position to become a top star, a world champion, yet they never do so. It's frustrating, y'all. It's frustrating as a fan. It's frustrating as a content creator. We see what LA Knight brings to the table, yet WWE doesn't want to deliver the goods. That, my friends, is annoying. That, my friends, is frustrating. That is something you should get fired up about. When I see LA Knight, yeah, the megastar, I see a guy that can lead this company. I see a guy as a world champion. I see a main eventer. In my opinion, this guy had everything that you need in terms of a world champion. Yet they won't do it, right? I don't have an answer as to why, but I can tell you that yes, WWE has caused a major LA Knight problem. Yes, WWE is behind the reason for LA Knight. I sincerely don't think that LA Knight is purposely getting in his own way. How could he, right? He's doing all this promos right. He's doing all this matches right. He's having good performances. There's been no, outside the ring issues or problems. There's been no reports of him rubbing people the wrong way backstage. None of that. None of it. Yet WWE won't book him as a main eventer. Yet WWE won't book him as a world champion. Frustrating. Frustrating, y'all. Every single year. I mean, look, it's not like they've done this for 6 weeks, 6 months. We're going on years. Years that this man has put in the effort. Years that this man is being booked in this type of way. It's truly head-scratching to me as to what LA Knight needs to do. as to what LA Knight is missing, that LA Knight is not giving WWE and is not giving Triple H what they want. It's frustrating. And, the years go by, the age goes up. LA Knight's not getting any younger, right? He's in his early 40s. He still has some time to cook, as the cool kids say, right? You can still get him on fire. But, WWE has given no indication that they're going to do that whatsoever. So if you're LA Knight and you're LA Knight fans, what makes you think that WWE is going to do anything differently with this guy? I don't expect them to do anything differently. I expect LA Knight to be continuously booked in the same way, in the same fashion as he has been. Right? And don't get me wrong. WWE has pushed this guy. He has been a 2-time United States champion. He has had pretty good feuds with Logan Paul and AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. But at the same time, I think you have to look at it and go, okay, what are we exactly doing with LA Knight? What else can we do with this guy? How can we make him a bigger star? I think to answer that question, you got to give him the rocket, right? You got to blast off with this guy, because there's only so much, and this has been something that I've been barking at, where if you're WWE, there's only so many times that you can book this guy in main event programs and title programs and not have him win the big one, right? There comes a time where you got to do it. And if you don't, you miss out on an opportunity. Now, to WWE's credit, they have, made him world champion, or United States champion, excuse me. That would be nice if he was world champion, but he's not. There's been times where you would think, okay, this is finally it. They're finally going to do it. And they don't. So, we're going to see. Is 2025, is 2025 the year? Is 2025 the moment? Gonna find out. And gotta find out in a big way. I would like to know what you guys think down in the comments area below. Do you think that LA Knight, is gonna get it done? Do you think LA Knight is gonna become a world champion? Do you think that the megastar, one of the biggest stars, is gonna go out there and get the job done in 2025? I would love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments area below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, comment down below. This is Ringside, and we are out.